Right. So, there I was. 6:30 in the morning, standing in the bathroom in yesterday's boxers, under that strip light. You know the one, the light that was specifically designed to make you look like a man being interviewed by police. Staring at myself in the mirror. And I had this thought. Not a dramatic thought, just a quiet, slightly horrifying one. I have been the owner of this machine for 43 years, and I have genuinely treated it worse than I have treated every car I have ever owned. I mean that seriously. I would never run a car on no sleep, feed it nothing but beige food and convenience store meal deals, ignore the warning lights for months, and then be surprised when something stopped working properly. I would never do that. And yet, there I was. The thing about the human body, and I do not mean this in a biology textbook way, I mean it in a genuinely useful way, is that it is a machine. Meat and bones and wiring, yes, but a machine. It has fuel requirements. It has maintenance schedules. It has a cooling system and a waste disposal system and a processing unit sitting right at the top. And it will run for an extraordinary amount of time if you treat it with even basic competence. The fuel thing is not complicated. Food and water are not optional extras. They are not rewards. They are not things to be skipped because the morning got busy. I spent about 10 years thinking coffee counted as breakfast. It does not count as breakfast. Coffee is not a food group, however much I would like it to be. The machine needs actual fuel, proper food, actual water. And when you give it those things consistently, it repays you in a way that is almost embarrassingly straightforward. And then there is the movement side of it. Machines that sit still seize up. Everyone knows this. Everyone who has sat at a desk for 8 hours and tried to stand up knows this, because their knees have made a sound like someone stepping on bubble wrap. The body was built to move. Not to perform, not to compete, just to move. Walking. Stairs instead of the lift. Not sitting in the same position for 4 hours staring at a screen. Small things, done consistently, that keep the mechanism from quietly locking up on you. The truly remarkable part, and this is the bit I genuinely find extraordinary, is that it heals itself. You cut your hand, it fixes it. You stress a muscle, it comes back stronger. You push it gently and consistently, and it does not just maintain, it actually improves. I have never owned a car that does that. Give me a machine that responds to effort by becoming better at the thing you are asking it to do, and I will look after it properly, which, it turns out, I should have been doing all along. But here is where I did not pay attention for a long time. Sleep. I used to treat sleep like a negotiable, like something I could reduce on a Tuesday and reclaim on a Saturday. That is not how it works. Sleep is the maintenance cycle. It is when the machine runs its diagnostics, repairs the tissue, processes everything that happened that day. Skipping it, properly skipping it night after night, does not make you more productive. It makes you a slightly malfunctioning version of yourself who cannot find his keys and snaps at people in car parks. Ask my wife. And the warning lights, the pains and the aches and the thing that has been slightly wrong for 3 months that I have been meaning to get checked. Those are not inconveniences. Those are dashboard warnings. I would not drive for 3 months with the engine light on and just hope for the best. But I have absolutely done that with my own body. Sat on the edge of the bed at 6:30, leg doing something it should not be doing, thinking, it will probably sort itself out. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does not. And the ones that do not, they cost more to fix the longer you leave them. The other thing that corrodes this machine, and I did not take this seriously enough for years, is stress. Sustained, unmanaged stress. It is not just in your head, it is genuinely in the machinery. Tight shoulders, bad sleep, a digestive system doing something alarming, a heart rate that sits a bit high and does not quite settle. Stress gets inside the mechanism and quietly degrades it. Learning to do something about that, properly, not just having a beer and calling it relaxation, is maintenance too. And then I think about my boys. I look at them now, running around completely unlimited, not one thought in their heads about what their knees are doing or whether they are drinking enough water, and I think about what I actually want for them. Not the grades, not the career, not any of the usual stuff. I want them, at 70, to still be able to walk up a hill, to carry their own bags, to chase their own grandchildren across a garden somewhere. I want them to still be in there, still strong, still moving, because they looked after the machine well enough, early enough, that it lasted, because it can last. That is the thing. Looked after well, This machine can carry you 100 years. Not in some diminished, just about surviving way, genuinely carrying you, keeping you present for the things that matter. But every decision compounds. The good ones and the neglectful ones both. Starting earlier makes an extraordinary difference. I am not starting from zero, but I could have started better. Small risks are fine. They are part of being alive. The big ones, though, the ones that could seriously damage the only machine you have, those are worth avoiding with everything you have got. Because here is the thing. There is no upgrade. There is no spare, no trade-in, no replacement model. One machine issued at birth, and everything else, every meal, every conversation, every ordinary Tuesday morning, every moment of joy this life has to offer, runs through it. Look after it. Not perfectly, not obsessively, just look after it. It is the only vehicle you have got for the whole journey.